Okay, it's now a few weeks later. I've finished sanding down all the parts. The front had the final prep on it, so that's ready for primer. The mudguard here, that's had the final prep on it and is ready for primer, which I have got here. Just a cheap primer, it's a race bike, it doesn't need to be perfect. Let's get it on. So, first coat, well, first item really is done. We've got the mudguard. It's done in, I don't know what colour it is, Ford Electric / Monza Blue, and with a couple of coats. It looks wet now, but it's not wet. It's just it's got some clear lacquer on it, a few coats of that. So I think I did 3 coats of grey primer, 4 coats of blue paint, and then about another 3 coats of clear lacquer, and it's given pretty much a perfect finish to what I want. And it's pretty much the same as the NPR logo I use on GP bikes and stuff, so I'm fairly happy with that actually. I've dried it off with the heat gun down there. Put it there, then it doesn't burn this. It's like AstroTurf, but put it face up. And I've dried it off the best I can. Gonna let it dry, and I've just clicked something. Nope, that one. Just gonna let it dry, and we'll see what the results are when it's done. So, got to do the rest of them now, but I think I'm going to need some more paint, as I've used pretty much a can of blue paint on the mudguard, and I've only got, what, one left under there? One left under there, you can see. So I've got plenty of primer and plenty of white, but only one blue paint. So I'm gonna have to sort that out. Can't get any tomorrow as it's Christmas and nowhere's open. So I think next on the paint list is going to be the front of the fairing. I'll probably do the white on the fairing first. I think, I don't know. I'll have to have a look into it, see the best way to do things. But as you can see, everything's filled in, it's all sanded down, 240 grit, perfect for painting on. And this is actually quite a good finish, not bad for my first attempt. So we shall see, I'll be back when that's done. So, a couple of coats of paint, a couple of coats of clear lacquer. It's not a particularly good finish. There are a couple of areas where I could have potentially gone over with a finer pad just to get rid of some of the scratches, but it doesn't need to be great. It's a race bike. Mudguard, as you can see, it's on. I'm not particularly happy with it though. For starters, the bolts don't match, and second, it seems that there is a very small gap between there and those. Very small. On this side, it's actually smaller. I don't know how I can film this, but as you can see there, and when this is fully tightened up, it twists in a little bit like that, so it's tight. It's not going to come off, I don't think, but I'm a little concerned about that. So I might end up putting some, it's got washers on the front here, but I might end up putting some in between here and the forks just to stretch these out a little bit. Other than that, the colour's pretty much what I wanted. It looks good for a race bike. Just got to do the rest down there now.